one time, my friend and I, we were at her desk. Now, we weren't allowed to be there when we were younger, but as we got older, we were allowed to be by this desk. But the reason we weren't allowed to be there is because of paper. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, because of paper. Danny, thank you! What if Nitya and Sammy's do a foot rub exchange? I politely decline. We need time. This is too soon. It's too soon. She had this table that had very fancy paper. It was not like documents or anything like that. She did scrapbooking. So for those who don't know, the paper you use in scrapbooking can be quite expensive, but it's usually just like decorated paper, like paper with patterns on it, or colored paper, and stuff like that. So we weren't really allowed to be near to that, but then when we got older, it was fine. So my friend and I, we both got a glass of water, I think, and we put it down on the table, and I think she turned around and knocked her glass over, and it spilled. It spilled onto the paper, and we both got hit, and I was so traumatized. I was so traumatized by this, Sammy. I was so traumatized. I don't think my parents would have been fine if they knew that I got hit there, but it was an accident. I don't think you should be hitting anybody, first of all, but especially not, like, kids who accidentally knock stuff over. Yeah, it was an AOE attack. I remember running away. I don't remember. I don't think it was a belt. I think it was like a spoon or something. So, a big spoon, one of those wooden spoons or something. I don't remember. She spanked her kid first, and then I got spanked. I got her ass whooped. Yeah. And I think it's so messed up, because it was an accident. I absolutely despise people who hit animals that, like, you know when an animal pees somewhere they're not meant to pee, or scratches something they're not meant to scratch? I despise it when people hit them when they do that, because they're stupid. They don't get it. You have to be smart. You have to be the big brain out of the two of you and find ways for them to not do that, because the animal doesn't understand why you are hitting it. It's not learning a lesson. You're just making it scared to go somewhere because it associates that place with pen. Same with kids. Kids don't always do stuff out of malicious intent, right? Like knocking over the glass. It was an accident. So hitting us was only just like getting her anger out on us. It wasn't fixing the situation, and it didn't teach us a lesson or anything like that. Damn it! Still mad about it. Still mad about it. Would I be okay getting hit if I did it on purpose? No! You just tell me that wasn't okay to do, and I'll figure it out, try to fix it up, right? I mean, at the very least, if it was that big of an issue, she should have just told my mom, hey, so your kid ruined expensive paper of mine. Can you compensate? And then my mom would have been like, ah, shoot, yeah, sure, here's money. I didn't even ruin it. It wasn't even me. I didn't even knock it over. But you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad it wasn't just me that got hit. Well, not just me. I'm glad it wasn't just my friend. I was glad it was both of us, because I would have felt really bad if just she got hit. Even though, obviously, it was her mistake, but I didn't snitch on her. I think she didn't know who did it. That's why we both got hit. I didn't want to be like, it was her. I was just like, why is she trying to hit us? I'm scared. I'm scared. The only time I've been spanked was by someone else's mom.